What's up, you guys? This is FearD10. If you would have told me a year ago that the Nintendo Switch was gonna hit 10 million units before a year, in fact it was just gonna take 9 months, I would have said you're crazy. But in fact, that is what just happened. As of yesterday, Nintendo announced that they had hit 10 million units worldwide sold. And I would have been one of those people calling you crazy, because I would have never guessed that the Nintendo Switch would have been doing this well by this time. In fact, I was actually one of those that was skeptical, because when I heard about the specs, I was gonna say, this is definitely not gonna do well. But I was proven wrong, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people were thinking the same way. But if you're one of those few, man, you probably can see the fucking future. Or maybe you just knew that some people were itching to play some portable hybrid type of console, which I definitely couldn't have seen that coming. And like I said, I was initially skeptical, right? So like months went by that I didn't really have any interest on the Switch. I mean, I obviously had my friends kept telling me how great it was because they purchased it. You know, they told me, oh, you know, Zelda is a great game, you need to try it. You know, I did play Zelda before back in the 64, but I was not really a huge fan of it. So, you know, I didn't really want to try it. You know, I didn't want to just buy the console just for one game, just to try it, because I didn't know what was I getting. But then, you know, when I heard later on the Skyrim was coming out, I was like, what? For reals? And then, you know, I was like, you know what, do I really want to get it? You know, because I was still a little bit skeptical. But, you know, when they said Skyrim, which was like the game for me that it was, you know, better than ever to try out on the Switch, and it's like a new experience, or sort of say new experience, because that game was being remastered countless times. But you know what, I never get bored of it, you guys. I will say that. So you know what, when I finally gave in is when they said Mario Odyssey, and I was like, you know what, Mario Odyssey, it's a first party game that I always loved Mario, but you know, like, I haven't played it since the 64. I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm buying the Switch. So I got the bundle, the Mario Odyssey, I got Skyrim. So that was what, you know, sold me, and I was never happier after that. And it's also surprisingly on how you know, they can fit certain games that you would have never thought that would ever be portable. And just in top of my mind, you know, the one that I can think of is Skyrim. You know, Skyrim really plays well, and it's one of my all-time favorite games that I just can't get enough playing on the Switch, man. It is so much fun. And I really love playing, you know, the first party games like Mario Odyssey. Also need to pick up, you know, Zelda, which just recently was named the Game of the Year. I'm missing a lot on that, I know that for a fact. And it's just been a success after success for Nintendo right now. And in fact, this can only get better next year, because, you know, for all this success, all these units being sold, it is gonna definitely bring a lot of third-party developers wanting to come and develop games for the Switch. And we can already see some of that, like, you know, games like you know, Doom was actually a game that I would never have thought that was gonna come to the Switch. You know, Wolfenstein 2 is coming out next year, and I can't wait to play Bayonetta 1 and 2, which are coming to the Switch as well in February. And on top of that, they just announced that Bayonetta 3 is in development for the Switch. I mean, like, damn, man, can things get any better than that? But I just feel like, you know, 2018, it is gonna be better than that. So I don't know, you guys, that is all I had to say. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment box below. If you know, have your own little story to share of why made you buy the Switch, or maybe if you haven't bought it, why is it that you still haven't picked it up, you fool? So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And this was FearD. I'll be seeing you guys later.